What's up, people? I will be talking to the one and only Tahjere. Noodles. Hey. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for Tahjere, and we're gonna get started. Thank you for jumping over. I appreciate it. If you have not done it yet, please check out Twin Flame by Tahjere. It's a whole vibe. Shout out ATL. Shout out my people over there at the Stephen Knight Show. That's my other job. We hold each other down over there. Noodles, did you have your noodles for dinner tonight? Wow. Okay. Yo, Riz. Hey. Riz, remind me again what city you're in. Serge. What's up, Serge? Okay, cool. Orlando. That's cool. How you doing, Serge? How you been? How's your life? I appreciate y'all coming in here. Serge, you appreciate good music. Check Tahjere out. Twin Flame. Check it out. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Hey, Serge, have you talked to anybody in the gang? Life be lifing, you know? Guess who just popped in? Q. What's up, Quan? How's life, brother? Tahjere is here. I wonder what happened. Did I do something wrong? Instagram messing with me again? I'm feeling good. I'm blessed. And that's an understatement. Chaj, what's going on your end? I sent you an invite. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna start it over. Well, I'm gonna start the invite over. Oh, Tahjere. See if you have the latest version of Instagram. You might need the latest version. Oh, there you go.
Hey.
What it do, mommy?
Oh, not much. How are you?
I'm good.
That's wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here.
Always a pleasure. This is like the third time that we've chopped it up, and I
Yeah.
always enjoy our conversations.
Yeah, likewise, sister. So how's the family?
Everybody's good.
Good.
Everything's great. Yeah,
Great.
man.
Great. Okay. So when you can create something, right, and someone sings it all day in their head and can't get it out, you know you have something. Yeah.
Oh, I love to hear that. I love to hear
Sister,
that.
sister, sister, you did the damn thing. You did.
Thank you. Thank you so
But
much.
let me start it off because we just kind of jumped in. For those that
Right.
don't know, this is Tahjere, aka China Tahjere Griffin.
That is
She is an
high.
awesome artist. She is multifaceted in the talents of the arts. Um, and that's one of my questions for tonight. Are you self-taught?
Um, I could say yes, but I think that would be taken away from like just all the influence. My mom taught me
Got it.
without deliberately teaching me.
Yeah,
It's like when you're literally in the studio while she's making her first three albums, you gonna learn something,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah. And you
But
were around. You were always around.
I I
Always.
I, I was always around. But I will say, um, my mom and my father for that matter, because
Mm-hmm.
he's an incredible musician and producer. And when I would be with him, I'd be dragged to the studio too. So but neither one of them were the type of parents that was like, sit down, I'm gonna teach you this, da da da.
Yeah,
But being around them, then I kind of naturally got curious about, I think I wanna play keys. I think I wanna write a song. But yeah, it
yeah,
was inevitable.
yeah. You had it in you. You got it honest.
Right.
So I guess, can you read and write, or do you have an ear?
I have an ear.
Okay.
Um, it's like I can if I really took my time and sat down and really took my time to do
Yeah,
it. I
yeah,
learned it. I did go to school. I went to NYU. I did a year there, and so I had to take music theory there.
yeah.
So I learned it, but
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't my mode that wasn't my original mode of teaching. I just started playing by ear. You
Right.
know what really helped? My mom, okay, so shout out to moms, because she got me this keyboard when I was 7, and the keys lit up. And
Oh, okay.
so they had like certain songs programmed into the keyboard, and they would light up. It would play the song, but the keys would light up. And I think that helped me to learn how to play. So the first song I ever knew how to play was Misty. Look at
Mm.
me, I was me as a kid. Yeah, that was the first
That's
song I
not really
learned.
easy. How old were you? That's not really easy. How old are you?
I was 7,
Wow.
but I'm telling you, it was those keys. Them keys lit up, so that's what made it
So,
easy.
okay, so since you said that, I'm about to ask you a real artsy question now.
What's up?
When you hear music now, do you see colors?
No, synesthesia. My brother does
Okay.
though. Josh,
Yeah.
Josh
Yeah.
is, he'd be like, he'll say something like, can we add like a yellow string? And I'm like, a yellow string? What is a yellow string? But yeah,
Yeah. I
I
get that though. I get that.
I don't see colors, but I feel it in my body. It's
Mm.
weird. Certain chords,
Okay.
I feel
Hmm.
them in my body. Like,
Wow.
yeah. Music is
Two-
amazing. Like,
It is. It is. It's the greatest thing
right.
ever. So, if you have some time, I had a project that I wanted to do with you, and I
Mm-mm.
wanted to go through this smash of an EP and dissect these songs a little
Let's
bit.
do
Not all the
it.
way, but just enough.
Okay. I love
So,
it.
how long did it take you to create it?
Um, I would say 6 months, but not actually. Like, I made the first song, and then over the course of 6 months, I would make another song or make another song. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like if I actually sat down in one sitting, it might have took me a week.
Got you.
I was
Wait a
just
minute.
I was allowing life to happen.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, okay, I'm locked in for a month, I'm about to make this EP. No, the songs were coming just over time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
China,
Shout
the
out to
legend
Melba
Melba Moore just
Moore.
came in. Right.
Shout
How
out
about
to
that?
Melba Moore. You know I peeped.
It's an honor and a
God bless you.
pleasure.
Oh
It's an
my
honor and a
God.
pleasure.
Yes.
See, you're bringing it in. You're bringing it in. This is a smash project. This is a smash project.
Thank you.
So, okay. And this is like complete because this is I'm just gonna say it, it's real intricate work done on here. And
It
it seems like
is.
it's
And
really
I
intricate.
I appreciate you for noticing that, brother.
Listen, I have music theory too.
Right.
I have music theory. I know a little bit. Yeah, yeah. So yes, Quan, the EP is out. It is out.
Yes.
Okay, so what type of mind frame are you in when you step into it? What are you feeling?
When I step into
Like maybe the first song that you were creating for the project.
okay, we could start there for sure. So, because really, the first song that I made was about you, and
Mm, okay.
that was the song that I put out as a single a few months back, and the space I was in at that time making that song, um, I was just overwhelmed with like some deep emotions for someone. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of shy, believe it or not. Like when it comes to love and stuff, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
expressing how I feel. I'm always going to find a word. I'm good at finding the words to say,
Mm-hmm.
but it'll like take me a long time to get the courage to actually say them. And so that song for me, it was like, I'm too scared to say this to this person. So I'm just going to write a song. And so I was like, I was all in my feelings at that time, I made that song. And then from there, from there, like I said, I was kind of just letting life happen. I was literally experiencing something in life. And
Mm-hmm.
as the circumstances of the connection were evolving, my emotions started evolving and different songs came out of that, you know?
So no lie, I swear on all that is good. I heard about you, and
Mm-hmm.
then I heard what it is, and I was like, "Oh, this is about the same dude."
It
That's what I
is.
said in my head.
It is.
That's how I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Okay, I
Oh
feel
my
that."
God. That annoying washing machine sound.
I can't hear it.
Oh,
I
you
can't hear it.
can't? It's the
Uh-uh.
longest song. You know what I'm talking about? Samsung washing machine. They got they play this long song when your laundry's done, boy.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
Okay, good. Back to
Yeah,
the question at hand.
yeah. So I felt that. So that's why I asked that question.
Yeah.
So about you, and you wrote all of these songs, co-wrote these songs, right?
I wrote all these songs.
Right. No, no, because when I looked at the
Period.
credits,
Period. No,
okay,
no,
okay.
but of course, excuse me, Promise. Quincy did co-write parts of Promise with me. Shout out to Quincy.
Mm,
Um, and then anyone else who's credited is on production. Yeah.
okay, okay. All right, boss lady. I hear you.
I
Oh,
let me tell you something. I'm so
wait,
serious about.
wait a minute. We have another legend, Miss
Oh,
Helene.
hey,
Miss
grandma.
Helene, honored. The legends are jumping in.
Yes.
Um, so it's so much because I had so much stuff that I wanted to ask you. Like it's crazy.
I
The
got all the time in the world.
oh,
Let's get into
great,
it.
great, great. So you're creating this music, right?
Yeah.
You're playing keys. I'm suspecting.
No, actually, I did not do any of the production on here.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
all right. That's a good place to be. What do you do with a producer that's helping you create this sound that you're trying to go for? What is it that you need? What kind of synergy do you need to have in order for that to manifest for you?
If I can be honest, there's only two songs on the project. Actually, no, I wasn't involved at all in terms of production, like at all. Like people were
Really?
sending me beats,
Wow.
and,
Okay.
and people always send me beats and stuff, but I guess just, I was going through beats and whatever was calling out to me called out to me. So yeah,
Okay.
this was not um, this was not as as hands-on-y, as like I would love to be, and in the future definitely will. Like I did it live
But
yesterday, and I
but you do you know that that makes it even crazier? That's crazier that you created that and you weren't really like solid and honed in on it like you would be normally. That
yeah, I
is
wasn't.
crazy.
Only one record, which you mentioned earlier, what it is. That's the only one that I had the vocals first,
Hmm.
and then the production. He added production to it after. Shout out to E Double Music. He produced that and Promise with Quincy. Um, but it was just a little situation where the original track that I had used or wanted to use, I was no longer able to use. So he reproduced that song for me using my vocal stems. So to me,
Okay.
that one ended up becoming kind of a favorite um, because right, like I had the vocals and the song idea there, and then I was really interested to hear what he was able to put to that musically. So
Wow.
yeah.
That is so dope. That is so dope. So you said that's your favorite. I have a couple. That's one of mine.
It's one of them.
Um,
I'm not gonna say it's my favorite, but it's one of them.
on the Run, love that.
That's my baby.
And, and I'm gonna say you and Quincy together, it made me feel like I thought about your mom and Al B working
Right,
together.
right.
Yeah, that's what I thought
And
about.
let me tell you, that's exactly how I proposed it to Quincy. I was like, you do realize when I was literally like a seed, my mom and your dad were working together like when I was being born, like, so
Yeah.
this has to happen. Like, you have to be a part of this project. And he was like, man, that's dope. I didn't even know that. Like, yeah, we got to do it. So I'm glad it came together. And a lot of people are saying, like, oh, you guys' voices sound good together. So
One of the other things that I thought about was I think that Musu, hey Mizu.
Miso, what's going on? He's so territorial. He like we just moved into a new place, and anytime somebody walks past my door, he starts barking.
Uh, he's protective.
Yes.
I was thinking about like the lineage of one's life and their musical taste and what that expands to.
Yeah.
We always experience the music in our own lifespan, but we kind of get whatever our parents listen to, or maybe sometimes our grandparents if we're in the vicinity of them.
Right.
So our palette is wide sometimes. And I thought about, in particular, Promise, because of the fact that both of your parents were 90s R&B music royalty stars and created some of the dopest art that we have in R&B music. And the song kind of was reminiscent to me of that time frame. And I don't know if you
Mm,
did that on
I
purpose,
really did
but
not.
even how it starts, it's like old school.
Hmm. It wasn't intentional. It just
Wow,
happened. It just happened.
that's what's up.
Um, so I was explaining this to somebody yesterday. I feel like, what has helped me as a writer is the fact that I allow myself to kind of channel.
Mm,
Like I used to be very in my head, very like logical, very like, literally picking words out of the dictionary, what makes sense, what rhymes with this, what A, B, C, D, you know what I'm saying? Like,
mhm,
but now how I write, and I used to, and I guess this comes from being in the studio with my mom in the 90s, and they used to have notebooks and pens and pencils, and people was really sitting there writing. So
mhm,
I think seeing that process, it kind of, that's what trained me. So
mm,
I was kind of stuck in this rigid way of approaching it as if I have to like really sit there and write, But now I just get on the mic and I
mm.
just whatever comes out. And I use the word
Wow,
channeling because you know I feel that way. I feel like I'm just channeling a message from the universe, like, you know.
wow.
So that's how I approach it now. It's like whatever comes out, I let it flow. Like whatever feels right to come after that, I let it flow.
That is so dope. So basically, it's all spiritual.
To me,
It's all spiritual.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I, thank you. Absolutely. And I feel like that's what's gonna be for me. That's what's gonna make the difference between like me trying to do music, shooting my shot, not really going nowhere, versus now I feel like I'm in a space where I've identified my gift, and I've identified the purpose for my gift. And
That
so
part.
yeah, and so now that I see it as I see it, it holds value to me now. My gift holds value to me where it didn't before. It just was this fun, cool thing that I kind of mimicked because just seeing my mom.
Right.
But now that I understand the weight of it, and I understand like no, like you as a creatives in general, creatives, we are like God chose us to be creatives.
That part.
You gotta be close to God if you ask me, because like you're receiving from a higher dimension. That's not just coming out of it's not really just coming from us. Like you're
Yeah,
receiving
that's
this,
real.
and so I take it seriously. I take it like I really carry myself with pride as a writer, as a creative, because now I understand like okay, there's there's purpose in this, and so I think that's what's going to make the difference between me just lollygagging and me really being like, okay, nah, we're about to like get out there to the world.
Yeah.
And I think people can kind of feel it this time because I've been shooting little darts for a long time. I've
Yeah.
been trying.
Yeah.
They say you throw rice at the wall and see what sticks, and that's what I've been doing for 12, 13 years. But
But
I think
you know,
this.
you've always been dope, though. You've always been
Thank
dope.
you. I mean, I know that I've always been dope, but it's like, but I didn't always have this. I didn't always have this enthusiasm about it. Like just this focus and this commitment, and like I said, this understanding of the bigger picture. Now that's what it was. It was like crossing this threshold in terms of maturity and
Right.
understanding, like, as a
And
woman.
you took the thought out of my head, because what I got from it was, and I had to think, I actually had a moment, because what flashed in my head was you at the keyboard in the lady video. That's who I saw. And I
Yeah.
was like, wow, China's a grown woman. That's what hit
Yeah.
me. China's a
Yeah.
grown woman.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
We were talking about that yesterday. Shout out to Autumn Noise. I see her in the chat. And when we spoke yesterday, we were talking about that, and I had a song called "Grown Lady" like 12 years ago, and I was like, "Baby, you was not grown." But now I definitely do. I'm like, okay, wait, now I'm a whole adult now. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Arthur Noise. I watched your interview yesterday. That was dope.
And
That
I
was real
saw
dope.
you in the chat
Yeah.
yesterday. Yes.
Yeah. So, what age did you start taking your music to your mom and having her critique you?
um. I Okay, well, let me be clear. I never took my music to my mom with the intention of having her critique me.
Okay. Okay. That's cool.
But I've always played her my music though. Like I've been doing, like when I first started making beats, like 11, maybe 11 years old, 12, that's when I was really getting into it. And I would always play, I would put them on a CD and we would be in the car and I'll just like play her all of my beats. And I did so just out of excitement. Like, look, mom, look, like a kid, you bring home your art from school. Look what I made. Like, look what I did, you know? And so I always played her my music, but honestly, she's, she's, she's never critiqued. Like, she's always just been like, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. Okay. That's
That's
good.
dope.
That's good.
She's, I think my mom, she knew even, and honestly, even when my music wasn't even the greatest, she just knew though. She knew like, no, like she got it. Whatever, like I know it may need refining or whatever, but she
Right.
got it, and she gon' I appreciate her for that. I appreciate her for just like letting me run wild, express how I want to express, you know, go on my own journey of growth. And she never tried to like infiltrate my creative process or tell me what to do or anything like that. But
That
her
is so
way,
dope.
yeah, like her way of helping was just always like whatever I needed. She would, if she'll go somewhere and somebody give her some free equipment, headphones, a keyboard, she'll, here, China, this is for you. Like she always made sure I had what I
Yeah.
needed to be able to create. And so like I appreciate her for that for sure.
That's so dope. That's so dope. So, how's it being on the road? Do you like being on the road?
Singing with her,
Uh-huh.
it's fun. It's fun. We actually, well, I will see you. We got a show in Chicago
We'll be
next
there.
week. Yeah. So it's fun. It's fun. It's a learning process because obviously when I was traveling with her younger, I wasn't paying attention to what was going on. I wasn't a part of the show. So now being a part of the show, it's I feel like it's been training, like I'm in training. It's been like I've been able to learn a lot from this. So
Good.
yeah.
Good. So, back to the project.
Okay.
Um, what is it most that you want people to take away from this project?
Honestly, my work ethic and my consistency, because I hear people's music and it could be a dope song, but
Mhm.
like it's always like, oh, they could have wrote that better, or like, oh, they just wasted that line right there. They should, you know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes people just, oh, I'm gonna throw out a single or whatever, or
Mhm.
even, oh, I'm gonna put this album together, put it out because I don't know, I want to go on tour or whatever. But
Right.
like, no, I take my music very seriously. And so from start to finish, from the minute the song comes on to the minute it goes off, I care about refining every little detail. Like, prime example, I think it was on Promise. I think it was on Promise. We had mastered the whole project, and I'm driving home. I'm listening to it, and the end of Promise. I'm so glad I let it play to the end because the delay or something, it was going on forever. It was like a 12-second delay of some sort of echo. And I'm like, the song should have been ended 10 seconds ago. So I called, I'm like, I know it's 8 o'clock in the morning and we just left the studio, but can you please fix that? Like, I care about every little detail. Like, I really, and really that's what took the most time. Writing and recording the music, that's nothing. I
Hmm.
really like to focus on the mix, the mix, the edit, like getting the sound of it right. So
Yeah.
because I see a song like a movie, you
Mm.
want to, don't you hate when you go to the movies and a movie don't make sense, like, or it just feels all over the place.
Yeah.
It don't really flow as a story.
Yeah.
That's how, like, I look at my music. So every song from play to finish, I wanted to feel like a movie, like a story is being told. And
Oh, get out of
so
my
yeah.
head, because I was going to talk to you about that next, the storytelling part, because I think that you're an awesome storyteller with your
Thank you.
songs.
Thank
That's how
you.
I was able to get that mental picture of what was going on,
Yeah.
because it tells a story. That's
I
awesome.
I appreciate I appreciate you so much for recognizing these things because that be my intention. Like, when you all this work and stuff you put into something, your art or whatever, you just want somebody to appreciate all the little things that you appreciate about it
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that you took your time to do. And I used to always say when it comes to writing, like, I, certain songs, like I said, they be dope. Like, oh, it feels good. It's a vibe, right? But I'll be like, okay, but what's the story?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's just me. That's how I've always written, even in school when it comes to like creative writing or writing an
Hmm.
essay. I always am particular about the story
Yeah.
and how the story flows. Yeah.
There's a thing that I do with songs that I like, that tell a great story, and or um, are musically interesting to me. It
Mm-hmm.
makes me seek out more about that song or the music. So some songs I don't care to look up the lyrics or to know who wrote it or created it, but songs like that, I want to get in the credits. I want to know who contributed to creating this because it's so dope, right?
Right.
And there's a few songs out there now in today's music that strike my attention, and I'm gonna be honest, not a lot. I think that R&B is in a crazy place for me right now.
It is.
However,
It is.
however, listening to this project, and I'm being God's honest truth, it made me have hope that there could be a turnaround
Mm.
in the creation of R&B.
Oh my God. Don't make me
I'm
cry.
sorry,
No,
but that's
because
how I feel.
I love hearing that and thank you. Because that's kind of like we touched on, I am really spiritual and like God talks to me all the time. And
Hmm.
one thing that God has said to me is like, you're gonna be one of the leaders of the new school of R&B and or just music, period.
Hmm.
Um, and so every time I try every time that I start to get discouraged or feel like it's not happening fast enough, et cetera, I just hold that in my mind, like, no, it's gonna happen because that's what God said, and I can totally see it happening. It's just a matter of it getting in the hands of the right people.
Yeah.
So we're on it though. We're on it. I'm definitely this time around. I'm not gonna let it like just
Yeah.
can't this it's too good. Like I
Yes, it's
can't just
good.
I can't just put it out and just cross my fingers and hope that somebody hears it. Absolutely not. When I tell you, I'm about to be promoting the hell out of this EP, okay? Seriously. Because
No,
I
I
need
hear you.
everyone to know. I need everyone to know that, oh, she's the one. And they will. They will.
Yeah. So how often do you get calls for people to come jump on their project? Oh, before you answer that, I made it a point to tell you one of my favorite songs in the whole wide world, Dead
Yeah.
Ass, is one of my favorite songs in the
With
whole wide world.
Saeed.
Dead Ass. Yes. One of my favorite songs in
Oh,
the whole wide world.
shout out to Saeed. Man, I love that song too. And you know, it's
Yeah.
crazy. He used to ask me to come, you know, can you come perform this with me? And it was always something that came up that prevented me from performing that song with him. But I said no. When I do a show, or if it, I just spoke to him a couple weeks ago. I said,
Hmm.
whoever does a show next, we got to perform that song.
Yeah.
Because I was
Mm.
recently listening to it, and I'm like, we did that. We
Yes.
did that.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
it's a good record.
Yes. So in your pushing forward,
Hold
we know what.
up. You
Okay.
asked me a question.
I'm sorry.
Remember you asked me a question.
Did I?
And then
I forgot what
said,
it was because
and
I jumped to something else.
you said, before you answer that, we talked about that ass.
I know I forgot what
Oh,
I asked you though.
it was
This is a real moment.
a good question.
Maybe it'll come back around.
It'll
It'll
come
come back
back.
around. Because I guess I was getting to, I asked for your intention. What did you want to do? And what did you want the outcome to be? And I explained to you um, what it meant for me. It gave
Mm,
me hope that R&B could turn around.
yeah.
And you, your creation has complexity to it that I found missing in today's R&B.
Mm,
And I don't know. I guess it kind of, for me, music kind of speaks to the culture and the temperature of people in the world.
mm-hmm.
And to me, I think that is what's missing, that people don't think that way anymore. Everybody's like dronish. It's like,
Yeah.
I think with some complexity, because once you have complexity, you have an open mind.
Yeah.
And so it's like promise to me. That's what it's reeking to me, promise.
Hmm. Uh, you know, okay, so this is what you asked me. Wow, and it ties into what I'm about to say to answer that other question.
Okay.
You asked me how often do I get called to come work on other people's
Yeah.
projects.
Yes. And I spoke about Saeed. Yes.
So what I was gonna mention is that um, recently more and more people have been asking me to do a verse and stuff. But for the most part, it used to mostly just be, can you come write? People was kind of seeing me more as a writer. So I would get asked to come write on, you know, writing sessions and stuff.
Hmm.
And personally, I hate it. I hate them because I hate the writing camps and stuff
Hmm.
because because a lot of the times nowadays people are chasing a formula and they are
Mm.
chasing a certain like structure of the song, and you know, and it just doesn't feel, it never feels right. Like I just never, like I've yet to really, up until recently, because I met a couple writers recently that I love to work with. But for the most part, when, you know, I used to hate getting called to come to sessions and stuff because I'm like, y'all not even really, like y'all just want me to copy paste and do what you heard on the radio or whatever. It's whack. So honestly, pardon me, honestly, I feel like my creativity started to soar more when I removed myself from that world. And I really made a conscious decision, like towards the middle ish of last year. I made a conscious decision that I was going to stop working on other people's projects
Mm.
because it was like I just felt like you be feeling like a whore. like you be feeling like y'all draining me of my creative juice, and for what? Like,
Yeah.
for what? Because it's not even really producing. It's almost like It's almost like y'all using me to make GMO fruit when I know I'm organic. I am organic. Like,
Mhm.
I'm tired of producing GMO.
Yeah.
You know, so I said, no, I'm not about to give everybody my formula and I'm left with feeling just drained and exhausted. Absolutely not. I'm about to pour all that
I
into
get it.
myself,
I get it.
you know. Unless and until the right situation, like it has to be the right situation, which is usually, let's say I meet someone and we just hit it off and we're connecting and we have this bond and a synergy. Okay, I'll work on some stuff with you because I like you as a person,
Right.
you know. And so that's what it's like with Paula Dianda,
Mhm.
who you may know from like the early 2000s. I've been working on her latest EP, and I love Paula. She's a really sweet girl, so I have no problem working with her.
That's cool.
I've been working with Shanice's daughter Imani
Okay.
on her EP, and again, they are like family, so it feels so genuine and organic to create with them. But for the most part, if I was called into like a writing camp right now, I'll be like, I'm good.
I get it. I get it. And it makes
Yeah,
sense because some people can write or want to write from that space
right.
of that type of structure. You have to be free.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Because
Yeah.
I really, like I said, I really allow, like, I it's an intuitive thing for me. Like I allow myself to be led intuitively, not so much from, yeah, oh, so let me play you this record we want to use as a reference. We kind of want to do this and take the structure of that, but we just want to make it more current. Like, I'm like, I hate it.
Yeah. There's no soul
Yeah,
in that. No
no,
soul in that at all. And that's crazy because if you don't vary your taste, right? And I
yeah,
believe that music is a direct portal to, you ingest it in your ears, it gets in your soul. If we keep getting fed the watered down stuff, where we getting our nutrients from?
that part, that part. And so I'm trying to come in and be nutritious.
See that? Yeah. So what's next? What's the next step?
I mean, like I said, pushing this EP as much as I can, um, you know, and getting it into the right, getting it heard by everyone that needs to hear it. 2024, I'm going to be really focused on performing,
Mhm.
which I haven't done much of outside of singing background with my mom. But as a solo artist, I've only really done like 3 shows ever. Um,
Okay.
and so yeah, 2024 really looks like me traveling and performing a lot. Like, cause
Okay.
I gotta get my, that's the thing too. I think that we might start relying a lot on like the internet, um, and
Hmm.
thinking that we can get it to the people that way. But the thing is, there's so much music coming out every
Yeah.
day. So it's like you're gonna put something out and it's gonna be hot, but then somebody else gonna drop something that's dope too. And
Yeah.
so you gotta connect with people to, that's how you really leave a lasting impression, is like when they see you, when they feel you, they gotta hear the words coming out of your mouth. They gotta feel it. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was shying away from performing for a long time.
Why?
I get stage fright. I do. The stage is scary. It's not, it's
No, it is a
scary.
scary place. It's a scary
And
place.
I hear people even, I don't feel so bad because I be hearing people that's been in the industry for a long time and they say they get nervous every time. My mom, she's like, I get nervous every time. I'm like, what? But so I got to get that out of my head. It's like, China, you might be nervous for the rest of your life. It's okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you can't do it. So, right. She just said in the comments, all of the greats get nervous.
Right.
So I gotta just like suck it up and just start getting on stage because I know that's what's really gonna help people connect with the music more.
I'm gonna ask a question, You can tell me none of my business. Would you
Okay.
would you ever do a intermission set or open up for your mom?
No, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's funny. So we were actually talking about that for this Chicago gig coming up.
Oh,
Um,
that would be nice.
but she said, would you wanna do a song? And I kind of froze. I was like, oh, oh, I never really said yes or no. And so she just kind of moved on. And I feel bad because now I'm like, man, I probably should have did it. But it's when it happens, it'll be done.
Okay.
I want it to be done right. I want it to be done the right way. I want it to, in terms of me, in terms of like everything from my staging, and I
Yeah.
might want to have a couple dancers. It's like I want it to be done the right way, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't want to just throw it out there at the last minute.
I got you. No, I got you. I feel
Yeah,
that.
but
That would be nice
but
to
it'll
have
it'll
a show
it'll
with
happen.
you in the intermission. That
It'll
would be
happen.
nice though.
It'll
Yeah.
happen. Trust me. Like I said, 2024 is gonna be me and the stage. Me and the stage is gonna become best friends. So, and 2024 is like tomorrow. So,
So one of the things that I do on my platform is I get people to put things into the universe so that they can come back. And my number that I appreciate is 5. So I'm
okay.
gonna ask you for 5 things to put in the universe so they can be heard.
Oh, I love this. Okay, I'm gonna work with Pharrell. Period.
Mhm.
Um, that's really what it's really like going down my bucket list of people I want to work with. I'm gonna work with Pharrell. I'm gonna get a song with Stevie Wonder too.
Mhm.
Um, I'm going to, you know, opening up for my mom is one thing, but I want to do like a tour, be the tour opener. You know what I'm saying? Like a 20 city tour. Like I'm going to open up for somebody on a big tour next year.
Okay.
Um, I am definitely going to uh, get into acting. Um, and I will definitely get into directing.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are my
I like it.
5.
I like it.
Yeah,
And so,
man.
what's ironic? It's actually not ironic. I just believe that that's how things go. Plenty of people have come back to me and let me know that that energy being put out there is working in their favor. So
Mm,
I wish that for you.
thank you. Yeah, I already see it. I already see it. And that's the difference, right? I feel like I used to like wish for things, but I
Mhm.
couldn't see it happening. And
Yeah,
now I see it. I'm like, man, it's already gonna happen. So yeah. And
absolutely. I
you
appreciate
heard
you
it
for your
here
time.
first.
Say that again.
I said you heard it here first on Conversations
Listen,
with.
I'm here for all of that, all of it. I appreciate you for your time and your
Absolutely.
energy and your art.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, the art.
Thank
Yes.
you so much. You knew all the right
So
stuff to ask.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really make much of a script. I just kind of go off of a conversation because I
As it
like,
should be.
yeah, it's a conversation.
Right.
And so, I remember we were talking about it was a while ago, in the DM about numbers and
Hmm.
crystals and stuff. So I kind of know where your wheelhouse you're from.
Yeah. That's what I got on my 222 right here. A 222 necklace.
Oh, nice.
And I be seeing
Very nice.
them. I be seeing these numbers all the time. I don't know what it is. Everywhere I go, I'm always in back of a car that says 222 444 555 666 777. I don't know. I
Mm.
don't know what it is. It's crazy.
It's because you're a spiritual creature.
And because I'm in alignment right now.
Yeah.
Because for as long as I never was experiencing that up until like over this past year. So
Okay.
that's how I know like I'm in alignment right now.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, China.
Always, always, anytime, anytime. I don't exactly know the next time we're gonna talk, but whenever it is and you want to talk to me, holla, I'm here.
Well, the next time we're going to talk is next Friday. That's the next time we're going to
Yes,
talk.
at the show in
Yes.
Chicago, I will not
Yes.
forget to make sure I hit you up.
All right. I appreciate you. Tell people where to follow you.
Okay, at Tahjere official. That's Tahjere official on pretty much everything. Here, YouTube, Twitter, excuse me, X, Facebook, or Meta. All these changes, I can't keep up. And TikTok, since Art of Noise made me start open my TikTok back up. Lord Jesus,
This is the business part of it.
I know, I know, I know.
And you can stream where you listen to your music,
Yes,
Twin Flame
Twin
by
Flame
Tahjere.
EP, absolutely.
It is a whole vibe. Seriously, I would not kid you, and I'm not just saying it because she's over there. It's a vibe. It's a
It's
true
a
vibe.
whole vibe. Yes, it is.
I appreciate you. I will see you next week.
All
Love and
righty.
light. This. I appreciate you.
Likewise. Have
Bye
a
bye.
good one.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.